Hello and welcome to Cadenza. We spend a bit of time here talking about what inspires people to write songs and what motivated the writing of certain songs specifically. Song stories have always interested me. Quite often there is a disconnect between what we get from a song, or any message really, and what the original intent of the writer was. Sometimes we project meaning where there was none to begin with, or emphasize thoughts and phrases as we feel they pertain to us, even when they don't. It can't be controlled. We hear things differently. Our biases and experiences not only affect how we hear a message, but also our willingness to hear a message in the first place. How many songs are you exposed to in a day that just seem to wash over you without connecting at all? From jingles to symphonies, the task of the song is to communicate, and the task of the listener is to listen. You can interpret to your heart's desire, but you can't assign that interpretation back to the writer wholesale. I mean, even though a song touches you, speaks to you, makes you feel all the feels, unless you sit in the inner circle or have the certificate identifying you as the muse of the day, the writer can't invent a connection to you specifically with any intent or meaning. They want to connect, sure, but they want you to connect to the song in the way they intended it, not so much the way you interpret it. Although I'm certain they would embrace the connection either way. That brings us all to the story of today's song. Back in December of 2002, I was trolling around looking at stuff, just minding my own business, when I came across this contest. At least that's the timeline I have in my notes. They say once things go out on the internet, they are there forever. And while I believe that to be mostly true, I can't for the life of me find any remnants of the details of this particular contest. In a nutshell, the contest was this: write song lyrics around a provided instrument track. The big draw here was that if your song was selected, if it won, it might be recorded by Cher for whatever next thing she was doing. I quickly passed it by because A, no disrespect to Cher or anything, but I just couldn't imagine her, of all people, singing one of my songs. If she ever wanted to, she has my permission. And B, being familiar with Cher's work, I don't write songs like that. I hate to generalize, but that is what I was thinking back in 2002. For as many times as I thought about it, because apparently it intrigued me, I passed it by just as many times. But then I would come back to it. It was a lot like trying not to eat potato chips. So then I figured, what the heck? I would download the track and listen for giggles and see what happens. The fact that I still have the track is the only tangible thing that exists to prove to myself, at least, that I'm not making all this up. As I guessed, the track was not my thing. I even thought on first listen that they gave us this thing that was already a liability. Who could write to this? But I'm open to experimentation or whatever, so I tried to work with it. From what I recall, it became clear early on that Cher would not be recording my song. One isn't even going to get to Cher's team, much less Cher herself. Almost instantly, I wanted to change the beat of the track or mess with it in some way, which was strictly forbidden. And I found that I was not really writing from my voice, but trying to write something I could hear Cher singing, if that's even a thing. It was kind of a mess. At that point, I can't recall the last time I even heard Cher sing a song. So beyond that, it all gets muddied. I might have sent something in, but I'm not thinking so. I still have the original downloaded audio track. In fact, I listened to it before doing this, and I confirmed that I would still change it a lot to work for me. And then I saw that I had the makings of a song sort of evolved from this process. I remember putting it away for a while, thinking I couldn't work on it or whatever, but then I picked it up a few years later and decided I would tinker with it. I didn't feel bound to use the track, and I also find that a lot of my decisions are based on the concept of what the heck. It was now 2008. Onward. From the very beginning, this was a breakup song. Cher needed a good breakup song. We all do, just in case. The song evolved into one that is sort of a declarative song of independence for the primary character who was or felt as though they were unceremoniously dumped. Is the character angry? Yes. Hurt? Probably. Defiant? Yes. Decisive about next steps? Definitely. There are no wishy-washy sentiments here. This is a person who will not be victimized and will move on from this so-called relationship in the clearest of terms. Breakup songs are fun. More fun when you let the other person know that they can pound salt and seek to mess up someone else's life on their own time. You're done. It only took 6 years to finish the song from when I put the first words on a page, and again, I suppose that if Cher wanted to sing it, we could talk. But for now, let's have a go at Dealing With You Gone. Sitting in this hollow room, pacing through the emptiness, I wonder where it was that things went wrong. You and I just seemed to click, two as one, a perfect fit. Or was it an illusion I believed in all along? Wasn't I enough for you? Did you take the time to notice you had found a way into my heart? You shrouded me in accusations, little time for conversation. You crept off and left this note telling me you're gone. I don't want to hear you say I'm sorry. I don't want to hear you talk forgiveness. I don't want to know this taped upon my door. I don't want to know what you've discovered. I don't want to hear about your heartache. I don't want to know how much you realize that you were wrong. Piece of me you took with you has left me feeling like a fool, and it's not something that I'll soon forget. Leaving me was your decision, purging you is now my mission. I'm done with you, I'm dusting off my life and moving on. I don't want to hear you say I'm sorry. I don't want to hear you talk forgiveness. I don't want to know that's taped upon my door. I don't want to know what you've discovered. I don't want to hear about your heartache. I don't want to know how much you realize that you were wrong. I don't want to look at photographs. I don't want the souvenirs and trinkets. I don't want to hold the memory of an artificial joy. I don't want to have to cry for you. I don't want to watch the phone for your call. I don't want your back to go away. Stay away, stay gone. I'm sorry, I don't want to hear you talk forgiveness. I don't want to know that's taped upon my door. I don't want to know what you've discovered. I don't want to hear about your heartache. I don't want to know how much you realize that you were wrong. I don't want to look at photographs. I don't want the souvenirs and trinkets. I don't want to hold the memory of an artificial joy. I don't want to have to cry for you. I don't want to watch the phone for your call. I don't want your back to go away. Stay away, stay gone. Until next time, play freely. And Cher, if you're listening,